don't you?
So you want him, but don't you? Click on him.
Yeah, but currently he's I think he's
He hasn't got any sound.
because he's muted.
Oh.
I wonder if I'm in here. Surely I'm in here somewhere.
You're here.
No.
Evening, everybody. We'll get started shortly. Just bringing our last participants in.
Oh, yeah, we're called Libby already, so we'll change that.
Evening, everyone. We'll get started in just a moment. Just give everyone a couple of minutes to come in. Great. Sound is all good. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. I've got a chat window open, so if you send a chat message to me, I should see it. Let's get started. Kyungin, Takot. Raise your right hand and repeat the tenets. Shijok, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. And recite the oath. Shijok, I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo. I shall respect the instructor and seniors. I shall never misuse Taekwondo. I shall be a champion of freedom and justice. I shall build a more peaceful world. Baro. There's a few people that haven't got their camera on. That's okay, but of course, if you haven't got your camera on, then I can't give you feedback. Just rotating wrists. And elbows. Going to start today with a little bit of a workout. Change direction. And arms back. And forwards. One back, one forward. Change direction. Change. And torso. Left ankle. Change direction. Change foot. So good news we heard today is that we're moving to level 2 later on this week. We're not quite sure what that means for our classes yet. Change direction. We have got guidance from Sport New Zealand, but the key entities we have to wait for are our schools. So I'll find out hopefully over the course of this week when we're allowed to go back into the venues. And then I'll let everybody know when classes will start up again in the dojo. Hands on knees. And circling clockwise, your legs outwards around that. Please try to be in the waiting room for the class 5 minutes to the hour. So I'm not spending the first 5 minutes letting people in. Just let everyone in all at once. And inwards. And hips. Change direction. I want everyone to start just by putting your fingertips on your abdomen, on your stomach. And then I want you to breathe out like we do in Taekwondo and feel those tummy muscles tighten up. So when you breathe out, your stomach here should tighten up. So tighten those muscles up. The way that you breathe out in Taekwondo is by tightening these muscles and using that to send the air out of your mouth. So I'm not breathing with my mouth. I'm breathing with my diaphragm. So take a few breaths yourself and make sure that when you're breathing out like you do in Taekwondo, your tummy muscles get strong. Cool, we're going to do a little bit of work on this area today to try and build up our strength in the core. Hands up by your jaw and squatting down. And up. And down. And up. Sit. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ugo. Yaro, I'm seeing some good squats. It's good. Aho. Yo. Johanna. Yodo. Yoset. Yonet. Yutasa. Yuyasa. Yulga. Yulyaro. Yuaha. Simu. Simuhana. Simudu. Not squatting too quickly. Simul set. Slowly down, slowly up. Simul net. Simul tasa. Simul vyasa. Simul uga. Simul yadu. Simul aha. Through. Okay, and sitting down. From here, just reach elbows on the floor and feet 30 centimeters off the ground. And then crossing your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then feet up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them out. Make sure that core, those tummy muscles are tight. You're pushing your pelvis into the floor, crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the legs straight. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good work. Feel those muscles here nice and tightly. So as we're doing this, we want to make sure that we're pushing the pelvis forward, pushing your hips into the ground. Okay? Now the next one from here, we're just going to lie back and balance on our bum. Hands and feet off the ground. Okay, so ready? Just have a rest for a little bit. We'll do that in a moment. So we're going to make like a dish shape with our body. And go, dish shape. And then with your arms, you can just go a little up and down movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. Now, when you're doing these sorts of exercises, if you feel that your core gives way and you start to get a bow in your back, stop and take a short break and then return to it, okay? So if we're in this position and my back starts to give out, then I'm not going to do myself any good, okay? So as soon as you feel that your strength starts to give out, you must stop. Your form will go and you'll start doing more harm than good. Okay, next one. One forearm on the ground, both legs on the ground, and lifting the body up. We're going to take this other hand, we're going to reach underneath, and then go up to the sky. Okay? So it's a side plank. Just relax for a bit. Okay, we look like we're ready here. I need to get a timer for this, because we're doing two sides. We want to make them even. Otherwise, we end up with one stronger side than the other, and that'll look weird. Where are we? Okay, ready? And up. And reach down, reach up. Reach down, reach up. Down, up. Down, up. Down. And keep going. That's 30 seconds. Come on. That's 1 minute. Oh, wrong. There we go. Okay, ready for the other side? 3, 2, 1, go. And reach down, reach up, down, and keep going. Just hold that nice side plank. Keep your body nice straight as you can. Don't let your body sag. That's 30 seconds. And come on. Good. Oh. Another couple of latecomers. Okay. And we're ready, back onto our elbows. And ready for our leg crosses again. Legs up. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight out. Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Okay, now we're going to try and isolate those lower abdominals. So we're going to lie back, put our feet straight up, and then just lift that pelvis up a couple of centimeters using your lower abdomen. So don't swing your feet. So everyone lie back, legs straight in the air. Then just a little lift of the pelvis. We're going to do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. Hands up if you're starting to feel it burn a little bit in your tummy. Couple of you? Okay. Good. Okay. Next up. Hands on knees. On hands and knees rather. Keep that pelvis tucked in. Lift your leg up nice and high and slowly 10 turning kicks. Go. Kicking toward your head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then change legs. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the knee and foot up nice and high. 8, 9, 10. And down. Remember, when you do your turning kicks, you're kicking up towards your head and then back again, towards your head and then back again. Okay, so we're coming this way. Okay, right leg again. After we've done our 10 turning kicks this time, while our leg is out extended here, we're then going to do 10 little dips with the leg. Okay, so 10 slow turning kicks, then hold the last one out and do 10 dips. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then extend it out and dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then change legs. Other leg ready, up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then extend it forward and bring dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. Good. Okay, one more set. Right leg again for your turning kick. Leg up. Whoop. And 10 slow turning kicks and 10 dips. Go. With that knee, Charlie. And then dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then retract. Other leg. When you're ready, go. And the dips. Good work so far, nice. And last set on the elbows. Ready, down on your elbows, feet out and up, and crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, Tiffany, legs out. 1, crossing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend them out and cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it twice more. Extend it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend them out. Crossing. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good work. Grab a drink. Okay, on your feet. Parallel ready stance. Repeat. Up to Bashigi from parallel stance. Right leg, then left leg. Hold up. And another leg. Dual. Alternating. Set. Net. Dasa. Yasa. Ungo. Yaro. Aho. Yu. Hana. Du. Set. Net. Dasa. Yasa. Ungo. Yaro. Aho. Yu. Now from here, side piercing kick to the side. So we're just going to change to a guarding block, side kick, and then back to parallel stance. Right leg, hana. Make sure you pivot your supporting foot. Left leg, dual. Try and pause the moment of impact for half a second. Set. Net. Dasa. Straighten out the leg properly. Yasa. Ilgo. Yaro. Aho. Yu. If you're lifting that knee, make sure to lift and load your knee rather than just rising out. Okay, 10 more. Right leg first. Hana. Lift and load, then pierce. Lift the knee and the foot. Dual. Good, Zach. Set. Okay, make sure you lift the knee first so you can pierce. Net. Zach, make sure you're kicking with a foot sword. Dasa. Sorry, that was that K. Yasa. Pull your foot back, Zach K, so you're kicking with that foot sword. Ilga. Yado. Aho. Yu. Now back piercing kick. So we're just going to lean forward a bit and kick directly behind us. Right leg first. Ha. Make sure you're straightening that leg out. I'll turn sideways so you can watch. Other leg. Two. Again, pause it for half a second. Lift your knee and foot and then pierce back. Set. Feel your foot sword lift up and then drive backwards. Tasa. Yasa. Ilga. Yadu. Seniors, just try and make each kick strong. Aho. Find something to work on. Yu. And 10 more. Hana. 2. Set. Net. Dazzle. Ilgo. Yaru. Aho. That can't be right. Aho. And last one, make sure you lean a little bit and straighten that leg out. Get it above your belt. Yo. Shot. Okay. Working on some basic hand movements. So from parallel ready stance, we're going to go left, then right. We're going to start with a bit more practice on forearm guarding blocks. Hands in front of chest as I lower my body down on my sine wave. I pull back and rise up as I drive my body weight forward and then land and drive my block. 1, 2, 3. When I pull back, if I'm here, I'm just pulling back so that my shoulder doesn't tense up. Not pulling back to here, but I'm also not stopping here in front of me. I'm not stopping here. I've got to pull back to here. So from here, 1, 2, 3. Ha! Keep your L stance. Make sure your back knee is pointing forwards towards the camera. And back, other side. 2. A little bit longer, Mr. West, maybe. Bottle. Set. Liam, just watch your body facing. You're turning a little bit too far towards your target. You want to be a little bit more facing towards the camera. There we go. Net. Dazzle. Ms. Gilbert Sahadi, you could make your stance a little bit longer. You've got a little bit too much weight on the back leg. Mr. Gilbert Sahadi, you've got a little bit too much weight on the front leg. So just bring your body weight back a little bit. Hana. Miss Ellery, just lift your block up a little bit so your knuckles are shoulder height. And when you change sides, don't drop your hands. From here to here. Okay, don't drop them down. Keep them up. Hana. Oh, you dropped them down, Kate. 2. Keep your hands up, keep your hands up. Don't drop them down to your belt. From here, keep them up. Set. Keep them up, keep them up. Yes, that's better. Feel your power. Charlie, you've got a little bit too much weight on your back leg like this. You want your center to be just on this side of your back leg. That's it. Go a tiny bit longer with your stance. And keep going in your own time. Go 1 and back. 2 and back. Zach, don't drop your hands. That's Zach H. That's it. You don't drop your hands back to your belt. Keep them up now. Keep them up. That's better. Keep them up. Oh, don't drop them. Keep them up. Keep them up. Yes, that's better. Zach K, don't drop your hands to your belt. Keep them up. From one side to the other, keep your hands up. Protect your body. And pause for a moment. Okay, remember, the purpose of bringing them in front of your chest is so you can get backward motion. Okay? So from your chest, you're going back, forward, in front of chest, back, forward, in front of chest, back, forward. Go. Change to knife hand guarding block. Make sure your fingertips are the height of your shoulder now. Knife hand guarding block instead of forearm guarding block. Don't drop the hands down with Liam. Keep the hands in front of your chest. That's better. Good, Marais family. Mr. Marais, just watch. You've got a little bit too much weight on the front leg when you're landing. Make sure you keep 70% on the back leg rather than extending forward like this. 70% on the back leg. Good, cool, and come on. Okay, so that's forearm and knife hand guarding block. Hands in front of chest, pull back. This hand's in front of my badge, the other hand's back with this hand pointing towards my chest and this hand pointing outwards. So they both twist. Now we're going to go to double forearm block and walking stance. Slightly different. Imagine my hands start in the same position, but I turn them palms down. Okay, or outward in the case of my back hand, because my elbow's still down. So instead of being one, my palm now goes down towards the floor. And from here, I'm going to go to walking stance, double forearm block. Here's my finished position. So this one's like a high block with my inner forearm, and the other one, my knuckle just comes to my elbow. Okay, this knuckle here just comes to my elbow. This one here just comes to my elbow. Okay, so I start 1, 2, but palms down instead of palms out. Okay, instead of pulling back here, I'm pulling back here. Okay, from this position. So from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and walking stance. Then come back, hands in front of chest. 1, 2, 3, walking stance. Hands in front of chest. 1, 2, 3, go. So make sure you're in a good strong walking stance, high block, eye level. Mr. Bavin, I want you to change to L stance, low pushing block with the double forearm. Miss Bavin, you can choose either to do this or you can go one step harder and do double arcane block, because that's quite tricky from here. 1. Remember, there's no sine wave for that. Keep going. Good, Mr. West. Good, Mr. Armstrong. Just slightly longer in the stances and don't rush. Okay, you're starting to skip from one to the other. Remember, Mr. Armstrong, pull your hands back. Pull your hands back before they come forward, so you can really throw your body into it. A lot of movement from the core in here. Good, Zach K. Just a little higher with the block and don't rush. Slow it down and get stronger. Slow down and be stronger. Liam, change longer stance. Walking stance. And eye level with the block. Not shoulder level, eye level. All the colored belt blocks like this and patterns are eye level. Give us a Hardy's, awesome. Zach H, good, but change to walking stance for this one. Okay, it's a more senior movement. From here, drop into a good strong walking stance. Tiffany, if you're up at the camera, you're not doing the work. Oh, you've come inside, fair enough. Mr. Bavin, just watch on this side, you're leaning a little bit. Just make sure you keep your body upright and lower your arms slightly rather than your body. That side, you're leaning a bit. You're leaning forward a bit. Just keep your body weight back. Yeah, that's better, yep. Okay, and come on. Now, next one. So, first one, of course, is yellow belt level. Like forearm is, but it's such a fundamental movement that we really need to practice it. The double forearm block that we've just done, that's blue stripe level. Okay, now we're going to move to an attacking movement. We're going to do back for side strike. So in walking stance first, we're going to cross underneath. Hands in front of chest. Cross underneath with both hands outward, like an inner forearm middle block. And then smashing the temple this way. Coming a little bit closer. Hands in front of chest. Cross underneath. Strike. Hands in front of chest. Cross underneath. Strike. That cross, as normal, happens in front of the opposite chest. So if I'm blocking over that way, I'm crossing in front of this side of my chest. And then same the other way, this side of my chest. Go. Cross underneath. Walking stance. And just keep your hands up. Hands in front of chest. Make sure you feel both hands doing the work. cross. One hand's pulling back hard to your hip, the other one striking. This is the movement you do in Dosan after your releasing technique. Movements 1 and 3 are blocks. After your releasing technique and your spin, the 2 movements are these back fist side strikes. Make sure, Charlie, make sure your foot lands at the same time as your hand. You're landing your foot and then finishing your strike. Everything lands at the same time. Okay, so now we're just done a whole lot of work on the core, guys. So I want you to feel that your hips and the muscles around your abdomen are at work here. And all these movements, this is driving your power. So really feel that twist of the abdomen, the drive of the core, the tightening of the core when you breathe out. Good, okay. Pause for a moment. Now we're going to change from walking stance, but do the same thing in L stance. This is in Jungun, of course. Hands in front of chest, pull back. L stance, back fist side strike. Make sure that you're in line with your shoulder here. Your fist with your back fist must be turned slightly so that these 2 knuckles are straight up and down. Not so far that only 1 knuckle hits, and not with my fist straight up and down so only 1 knuckle hits, the middle knuckle. I need to angle it slightly so these 2 knuckles hit at the same time. Okay, into L stance, back fist side strike, go. Pull the other hand back firmly to the hip. Nice and strong. Other hand to the hip, Zach H. Pull the other hand back to your hip. Back fist side strike now. It's a strike. Mr. Marias, you're crossing your hands for this one. So your hands are crossing in front of your chest and then you're pulling them apart to strike. The other hand comes pulled back to your hip and your striking hand hits the target. Good. Watch your L stance there, Elijah. Bit too much in the middle with your body weight. Make sure you're 70-30. And make sure your foot that steps out is going into an L stance, not a sitting stance kind of. Come on, cool, okay. One little change we're gonna make now. We're gonna do the same strike, but this time we're gonna strike in an X stance. Now juniors may not have done X stance before, so we'll have a bit of fun with this. We're gonna do a little jump, and our feet are gonna end up in this shape. I'm gonna put most of my weight on one leg, and the other foot's just going to slip in behind it on the ball of my foot like this. Now the key thing here is if I'm jumping this way, both of my feet are going to point 45 degrees on an angle, okay? I'm jumping this way, but my stance is facing this way, okay? That way, if I'm jumping for distance, I can stop my momentum without falling over. Now, here's the key thing for you seniors that are doing this in your pattern. Back fist side strike in L stance and walking stance that we just did. You cross in front of your opposite chest. Back fist in X stance crosses down in front of your ribs. So you're crossing down here. It's really unusual. Okay, so it crosses a little lower. Same thing, we're going to put hands in front of our body, pull back and strike. Hands in front of our body, pull back and strike. Go. So we're going one way, then the other way. Juniors, you might want to just do your feet first. Now technically, your strike should hit when your second foot lands, not your first foot. And when I land, I'm half facing my opponent. Half facing. Not full facing and not side facing like this. Okay? In X stance, I'm half facing. So I'm going here. Cross underneath, Liam. Make sure you're crossing underneath. Good, Isabel. Lovely. Just watch that you're pointing 45 degrees with both feet. So both feet are on an angle. That's it. Lovely. Yes. Just extend that back fist out a little bit, Max. You're a little bit close to your body. Just extend it out. Think about striking a temple, somebody in the temple, that soft part of the skull. Hook. Here they are. Welcome, guys. Okay, cool. So we're doing our back fist side strike and X stance. One side, then the other. Good. And come on. Grab a quick drink. Bavins family, are you both there? I've got a message coming for you. Where were we? I've just got to find you. There she is. Cool. Okay. Find your space. We're just going to run through patterns a couple of times. Then we're going to do a couple of surprise sparring drills. So find your space. Remember, if you don't quite have enough space to do your pattern, then do good stances and then adjust your distance. And then do a good stance again. Okay? Everybody to start off with, we'll just get the blood flowing, get the brain working. 4 direction punch, right side. Shijo. Good, don't rush. Take your time and do good stances. Bottle. Okay, left side now. Remember with 4 direction punch, make sure that when you land, your heel is on the ground the time you punch. Okay, from here, make sure that you're not finishing with your heel up. It's down, up, down into your stance with your punch. Left side. Hook. What you're crossing, Charlie? Low block crosses on top. On top. Bottle. Okay, cool. That got your brain started. Now, Sajumaki, just the right side initially, I want you in particular thinking about how you can engage your core. Okay, so from here I'm changing half facing and I'm driving my hips into the movement. When I step back, half facing a little bit, and drive my hips into the movement to generate power. Come forward, hips, forward, hips. So how do you drive your hips in to get power? Breathe out, tighten all your tummy muscles at the moment of impact. Okay, ready? Sajumaki. Strong power from your hips and core. To beat. I'm watching. She jump. Good. Not quite so much, Charlie, but you've absolutely got the idea. Bottle. And now the left side. Left side. Same thing. Now, remember, this part of your body is bigger and slower than this part. So when you're coordinating, you don't want to have everything work at the same time. I'm not going to go like this. Okay, so I'm not having my arms and body move together at the same time. Coordination of body and arms means the body has to move first. Hip, and then arm follows, because arm is so much faster and they finish at the same time. Okay, hip, then arm. Hip, then arm. Okay, ready, left side. Just hook. Jerk the hip and let that pull your arm into place. Strong breath at the end to tighten those tummy muscles. Good, Charlie. And buttle. Cool. Now, once you get to your height, the highest pattern you know, just repeat it. I think everyone here is okay for chonjito. Chonji. Beat. Just be careful if there's more than one of you in the room. And be careful with your space. Again, think about your hips. The first movement in Chonji. My mirror here. From here, down, up, hips drive. My hips go first. And from here, hip and hand move in the same direction. So from my punch, if my hip's lagging a little bit, I can then drive my punch forward. Okay, ready. Saju Jerigi. Sorry, Chonjito, Chonji. Shi, jump. Think about that hip. Good, strong stances. Liam, is that your left hand or your right hand forward? You should finish with the right hand forward. Yeah, I think you might have missed a punch. And buttle. Nate, are you alone tonight? Oh, isn't that more like this? Okay, best to Jessica. Okay, ready. Let's move up one. Danguntu, dangun. Chubit. Again, remember, good strong stances. If you run out of space, adjust, then continue. Shijop. High punches, Zach H. High punches. There we go. Good strong stances. Don't rush. Lock that back leg straight in your walking stances. Good, Charlie. Make sure you punch the middle. Low block, Mr. West.
Been too long since I've done it. I've just been trying to focus on my pattern and I've forgotten some of the lower ones.
Yes. Okay, you have time to do it, Mr. West. Just pop up. Got it with you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking starts low block. 3 punches. And then Sang Pomak Maki. Punch. Sang Pomak Maki. Punch. 1 and 2. Low block, rising block. then 3 rising blocks. And then your knife hand side strike, punch, both ways. Come on, battle. Keep going, Mr. West. Okay, if you know Dosan, do Dosan. We're going to do 2 more patterns. So if you know Dosan, do Dosan. Otherwise, do your highest pattern. Beat. Mr. West, I'll do that with you. Dosan. Jump. Stop. Don't rush, Zach. Don't rush. Take your time. Finish your pattern. Dungun's got high punches, remember? Cake eye level. And bottle. Okay, 1 more pattern. Your own pattern. Everyone do their own pattern. Beat. When you're practicing yourself, make sure you run through all the patterns you know. Ready. She jump. Good, Charlie. Make sure you move your foot from 2 to 3. Yeah, good. Good, Charlie. Guarding block. There we go. That's it, Charlie. Good, Max. Make sure those blocks are eye level. Don't rush, Max. Make sure you look cool. Remember, it's important in Taekwondo, every movement you do, you must look cool. Liam, remember from that back fist, when you release, you drop to walking stance. Okay, don't, from here, make sure instead of doing this, you're going 1, 2. So the release, you drop to walking stance. That way you're getting all of your body power into your release. Drop down. Yes, that's it. You got it. Zach H, in that block, make sure that this hand here is shoulder height. Yours is down here like this. So sample maki, this one finishes the height of your shoulder. Okay, so just spend a little bit of time practicing this movement. Cool, keep going, good boy. When you're finished, bottle, shot. Grab a quick drink, and if you've got any questions, come and ask them, either with chat or just pop your mic off for a moment. And then we're going to hand you over to the Bavins. Everyone's looking good. Okay, now, we're going to use this technology better than we have so far. Miss Bavin and Mr. Bavin are going to take us through some sparring drills. Couple of really great advantages of this. One, there's 2 of them, so you can see both sides of the drill and how it works together, even though you're by yourself. And 2, they're better at sparring than me. So I am going to find them and make them spotlight. I'm going to mute myself. They're unmuted.
Hello, everybody. It's weird being able to hear ourselves and not hear everyone else. So basically the first drill we're going to do is you're going to stand side on. So stand with your favorite sparring leg towards the camera. So mine is my left leg. Alex is his right leg. So he'd stand like this. You have your back hand up on your cheek up here, and your front hand in front of you like this. Okay, so just get used to bouncing around just like that. Lightly on the balls of your feet, just jumping up and down. Now you're not doing big bunny rabbit hops like this, because A, you're going to look silly, and B, it's very inefficient. So you're going to waste a lot of energy doing that. So just little bounces on the balls of your feet, like that. Looking good. Okay, now from here, just stop the bouncing for a second. You see this hand here? Show me this hand, your front hand. Wave it to me. Give me a wave with your front hand. Awesome. This hand is going to punch like this, forwards. Punch. One hand. So back to your chin and out. Yeah. So keep that other hand up on your face. Just try that a couple of times like that. Keep that hand on your cheek up here. If you drop it, you're going to look very silly and you're going to get a smack in the face. So, hand on your chin. Yep. Okay, now you've got that. Put your one hand out. Now you're going to rotate your body and throw your back hand like that. So from here, your front hand, rotate your back foot and twist and throw the other hand. Now I'll show you why we have to twist. If Alex stands here, if I throw my one hand, don't rock, here. Now look, if I just throw without twisting, I'm not going to hit him. There's no point. Look, I can go 1, 2. But if I twist, you get a whole lot more reach. Look, from here to here. And then I'm very quickly out of his range without getting hit. Okay, so really focus. If you can see my feet when I do it. Here, here. Just try that in your own time. Really twist. And don't drop your hands. Bring them straight back to your face. Zach, keep your hands up. Zach Kane. Awesome, keep going with that. Really twist. And make sure you return to side on with your hands up. Because if you return to here, like this, you're going to get a smack in the stomach and a whack in the head. So keep those hands up and say side on. Target's reduced. Okay, this time you're going to do it by my count and you're going to do it as fast as you can and reset immediately. So if I said, oh no, you go and straight back to this position here. Okay, do we understand? Are you ready? Hana! Go! Yeah, and that's awesome. If you see Alex, he's bouncing in those little bunny hops in between. Okay, so try and do that until I count. Hana! Go! Set! Net! Dasu! Yasu! Ugo! Yaru! Ahop! Yo! Awesome. Okay, and relax. Now this time, from here, you're going to do the same thing, side on, 1, 2, but this time, instead of resetting back to here, you're going to throw a turning kick with the front leg. Now this is kind of a weird turning kick. It's not a full turning kick. It's like a flicker turning kick or a half turning kick. So your back foot doesn't really rotate. So you come here, here, and it just kind of resets. This is just to strike the side of the body. It's almost like a half front snap kick, half turning kick. So you're basically just flicking your leg up like that. Try that, just boom, boom. So this is really great. So I go 1, 2, and just flick them on the side of the body like that. Okay, I don't have to do a big wind up and kick right through. It's just a quick boom, and out. Okay, so 1, 2, flick a turn and kick, and out. Now, if you're flexible, you can go up to the head. If you're not, just tuck in under here. So, to these parts here, to the ribs. A nice juicy kick to the ribs. Okay, so just go over that a couple of times, following along with Alex and I. Hana. Go. Sit. Net. That's it. Awesome. Okay, so this kind of a technique in combination would be used if you're in close range. So that is when you could easily trade punches with someone. I wouldn't use this if I was out here, because then you have to go like this. And you look silly, you'll get whacked or kicked. So from in the punching range, where you can easily tell, you'll be able to hit them up there. Okay, now we're going to do, so we've done some close range stuff. Now we're going to do some out of range stuff, which is kicking range. So the first technique is one we worked on a little bit last lesson, I think. Side, lift and shift side kick. So that is where you lift up your lead leg. For me, it's my left leg, Alex is his right leg. Lift it up and do a little hop and extend it. Okay, so up, shift and extend. The most important thing with this, everyone should watch this, I don't go like this. Okay, there's no step when I do mine. It's just a shift, because if I do this, just puts me. As soon as I step, he knows he can go because I'm in a weak position, my legs are together, I'm not going to be able to do much from there. So you keep your legs like this, you lift it up, you shift, and then you bring it back. And you can bring it down like this, but you don't bring your legs together. Does anyone want another demonstration of that? They kind of got it. Got it, give me a big thumbs up. Okay, cool. So by my count, just towards the camera, you're going to lift it up, kick out, and move back. Keep those hands up as well. You ready? Hana. Go. Sit. Net. That's it. Yes, it. Go. Yaru. Ahop. Yo. Now, you may wonder why we use a lift and shift side kick instead of just a normal side kick. And that is so you can travel. So if Alex travels in, like that, okay? So instead of just doing a normal side kick, where from there he could probably get countered with some kind of back fist or something like that. So if he can travel in, and then he can do as many as he wants. If he's really far away, just like that, he can do 3 or 4 to get in, to bridge that gap. So here, one more demonstration. He comes in, lift and shifts. Okay, so to add on to that, I'm going to teach you a flying side kick, or a fadeaway, or a back kick, kind of half side kick thing. It's a little bit weird, but it is one of our favorite sparring techniques because it's really good if someone's really in your face and punching and kicking and coming towards you. This is the best technique for that. So what you do, crouch really low, get your hands up, everyone do it with me. Go through the steps, crouch really low, hands up. Now you're going to take your weight onto your back leg. Yeah, and you're going to do a hop and a kick. Hop and a kick. Yep, so one more time, hands here, shift onto your back leg, hop and a kick.
Show them what it's like.
Just 1 second. Hands here, hop and a kick. Okay, so some of the finer little details in this. My shoulders are not sideways like this, okay? I don't do it like this. It's kind of like a back kick in the way that my knee is lower than my foot and my back is kind of turned like this. Okay? And make sure you recover well. So do the little steps and get back into a stance. Because if you land here, you're gone. You'll get punched. Okay? So one more time with me. Crouch, hands up. And take that weight back on your back leg, hop and kick. Keep those hands up while you do it. So some of you will find this a little bit tricky to get it all in one, but the reason this is so good is because, now, this is a little bit dangerous, but I've got my pads, so it's okay. If I'm blitzing Alex, if I'm really in his face and I run in, he can fade away, come back in. Yeah? Yeah. Like that. It really hurts because my hand's up like this. So I've not got any cover here. And he can get out, create space, and score points at the same time. Who doesn't love scoring points and creating space? It's the best thing. So you can do this either when you're in the middle of the ring, or if you're about to get pushed out. It's a great thing to get just a couple of points before you step out. All those sorts of things. So now we're going to put those two together. You're going to do a lift and shift side kick like this. Here, he's going to charge in, and you're going to do a fadeaway. Okay?
Sorry, we didn't have much space, but
yeah, not enough space to here. But if I do it without you, maybe.
oh, okay.
Like this, if I go here and I go like that, I don't even have to jump far enough to create some space, but that just means I can attack him. If he gets angry, boom, got him. Okay? So I'm like the stealthy ninja. You don't see me coming, and then you get angry and I'm gone. So let's try that slowly together. Lift and shift first, go. And fade away, go. Lift and shift. And fade away. Really point that knee downwards and turn your back. You're not quite a back kick, still a side kick, just boom. And lift and shift. And fade away. Lift and shift. Fade away. Okay, now I'm going to try something really difficult. I'm going to get you to do it super fast. Okay, I'm going to count. You're going to do it as many times as you can. You ready? Hana. Go. Sit. Net. Dasu. Yasu. Ugo. Yaru. Up. Yo. Where's Zach gone? He was looking really good. Wanted to see his. Anyway, now you've done that. That's really hard, but if you can do that over and over again, you're going to be a beast in the ring. So now, last thing. Yeah, okay. You're going to put everything together. So you're going to go 1, 2, kick. And they've kind of retreated a bit. They're like, oh, don't like that. You're going to chase them with that kick. Boom. Then they get angry. They're like, you don't come for me. So you go, boom. Get them with that side kick. Okay? So you go, like, yeah, I've got you. Then they get angry. They retreat. So you come after them. And then they get angry. So you go, boom. Yep. So all of those together. So punches, 1, 2, turning kick. Lift and shift side kick. And fade down. Fade away. Different technique. Alex, do you want to demonstrate that this way? Good way. Go. Okay, everyone, let's do it together. Punches, go. Turning kick. Side kick. Fade away. One more time and then we're going to go fast. Punches. Turning kick.
Oh, whoops.
Side kick. And fade away. Okay, really fast. You ready? All together. So when I say Hana, that's all of the combination in one. Hana. Go. Set. Net. Dasu. Yasu. Ugo. Yado. Up. Last one, yo. And you're done. Give yourself a clap and get a drink.
Conviction is lost.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Bavin. Thank you, Mr. Bavin. Oh, that was great. Okay. Oh dear. Good work. Okay, everybody sitting down. Oh, just took my camera a little. Left leg up, right leg over the top, and twisting the upper body, stretching the lower part of the back. Breathe deeply. Oh. And change. Tuck that bent leg in. Try and keep your hips nice and straight. Just have the one leg out. Stretch up nice and tall and lean forward into that straight leg. And sit up and change legs. Stretch nice and tall and lean into that straight leg. Felt like we managed to get a bit of variation in tonight, which was good. So we had that nice workout at the start for the legs and core. Then we did some fundamental movements taken from patterns, had a quick run through our patterns. And then at the end, it felt quite different to me. Hopefully it felt a bit different to you as well, having the Bavins teach the sparring drills at the end. It's great. Okay, from here, both legs out this time. Reach up nice and tall and down to the front once more. Sitting up, legs apart. Reach up nice and tall and go down to the left leg. So you're reaching over the top with the other arm, almost looking through the gap. And up. Other side. Pull. Remember to breathe deeply when you hold the stretch. And sitting up, breathe in and to the center. Sit. Just a reminder, remember to try and be in the Zoom session about 5 minutes too and just wait in the waiting room. I'll open up. I don't tend to open up too early because the recording starts as soon as I open, so I don't forget to record. So I'll open it between 3 and 2 minutes too, but if you're already there, I can let you in straight away and we can get started at 5. When I've got people dribbling in at 1 minute past, 2 minutes past, it's kind of going up trying to let them into the room. So, and so far as possible, be in the waiting room at 5 too, and then I'll just let everybody in nice and quickly just before 5. Try and go a little lower. And slowly up. Drag your bum back. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. And squatting on your haunches. Just leaning over onto one leg. Stretching the Achilles and the lower calf. And change legs. Okay, now hands on the floor. Straighten one leg and stretch the calf. Pushing that heel into the floor. And then change the other leg. And standing up slowly. Left leg behind. Toby, leave Tiffany alone so she can do her own stretch. And change. And big lunge forward, reaching up with the back hand. And other way. And up. Give your legs a shake. Just tidy up. And just come and sit in front of the camera for a moment. Hopefully you've been reading through your books. Those of you who have got this book, who's been reading through the start? If you've got this book, who's been reading through the first part of the book? Cool, make sure you're reading through that. There's some great stuff there on the training secret, on sine wave, the theory of power, all this really, really key stuff that's fundamental to understanding how Taekwondo works for your body. Who's got this book and has been reading through the first half of this book? This is an essential. If you're grading for first degree black belt, they actually ask you questions from this book as well as from this book and your other syllabus handbooks and the website and all sorts of stuff. Okay, so make sure you're reading through this. The first half of this book is also very valuable for mums and dads. For those of you that are at home with mum and dad, there's some really good information in here about keeping safe. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in there that we can do in a seminar or something to explain to your mums and dads and get them practicing some of this stuff. Very important for you, very important for mums and dads as well. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. It's been great having you along tonight. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much to the Bavins for teaching those sparring drills. I thoroughly enjoyed doing that as well. That was awesome. And thank you for offering to do that too, Miss Bavin. Miss Bavin offered me, sent me a message after the last class and said she'd be happy to do that. So I really, really appreciate that. I enjoyed that a lot. And that's it for tonight, guys. Everybody up. I look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday, and hopefully before too long, I look forward to seeing you back in the dojo. Sit up. Jump it. Take on. And face the Bavins. Where are the Bavins on your screen? Face them. Sit up. Jump it. Take on. Hassan, thanks, guys. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Bye.
Best of families, guys. Yes, Nate. Did you hang on for a moment? Did you want to speak to me, just me? Because we've still got one other person on the call.
It's just about the Friday class.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're not doing the Friday class anymore. It's just Monday, Wednesday.
Oh, I was just asking because last week me and Jesse were waiting for it, but we didn't know if we had the wrong code or something.
Oh, you weren't. Okay, so after the first week of trials, we stopped running the Friday class, so we're just doing the Mondays and Wednesdays.
Okay.
Sorry that you were waiting for it.
No, fine.
the email that we sent out to everybody at the end of that first week, we said, okay, we've done our Zoom trial. These are the final classes that we're going to run. So if you want to do some training on Friday or any other day, do one of the pre-recorded sessions or one of the earlier sessions. There's a whole lot of really cool stuff in there, but we're just going to do it Monday, Wednesday.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank
my
you.
apologies. Best to Jessica and
Okay.
to Mum and Dad.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Oh, and to everyone, actually.